Hello students, today in this video we will talk about the organization of data. So you will see there are some data here, and this is about the numbers of books read by 20 students in a month. And it is quite difficult to get useful information from this, so we have to organize the data. So look at this. Okay, we will use a frequency distribution table, and then we find out that the data value is ranged from 0 to 5. We put it into the table, and then we mark the number of times that the data appears using the tallies. Okay, 0 3 times, so 3 times at the tallies, and then 1 3 times, 2 5 times. Okay, 5 times we use this kind of tallies to represent it, and then we move on. So we use these tallies and put it into the frequency distribution table, and then this is called the frequency, so we put the number there, and we will find that the total frequency will be 20. Okay, so you can see that the most students read 2 books a month. Alright, here is another data, and this is about the weights of 30 Form 1 boys. And the value, there is a very wide range, so we have to divide it into groups. Okay, look at this frequency distribution table. This time, the weight we divide into groups. So we would make the width of each group the same. What does it mean? Look at this. Okay, we will use the range of a group will be 5. That means 31 to 35, 36 to 40, so on and so on. So we make 6 groups out of them. So we find each group. Okay, this group will be 3 tallies and frequency is 3. This group, it will be 7. Okay, so on and so on. After that, we can find the total value should be 30. Okay, so we can observe that most of the Form 1 boys weigh 41 kg to 45 kg. So here is a follow-up question. How about this? There are altogether 30 students, and they spend the time on the internet in this way. So we have to construct a frequency distribution table. Okay, and then we construct it into groups like this: 1.0 hour to 1.4 hours, so on and so on. Okay, then we have to look at how many students spent 1.9 hours or less. So we try to construct a table. So remember, there are 3 columns: time, tallies, and frequency. And for the time, you have to split it into groups. Okay, so there are 6 groups, and then the tallies will be here, and then you write down the frequency, the number. The frequency, you should write down the number, and then you get 30. So you can see that from this table, you can find out that the number of students spent 1.9 hours or less. So you just look at the first 2 groups. So you add them up. Okay, 3 and 14. So altogether it will be 17. Okay, so this is the organization of data. So see you next time.